Here's another Dark Souls 101 guide. Now it's time for the one key to rule them all, and that is the Master Key. In a nutshell, the Master Key can be used in place of 6 other keys that can be obtained during the first half of the game. These being the Residence Key, the Watchtower Basement Key, the Mystery Key, the Sewer Chamber Key, the Key to New Londo Ruins, and the Cage Key. But it is worth noting that it won't open every lock that each of these keys is actually needed for, but more on that later. The Master Key can be obtained one of 3 ways. Firstly, it can be chosen as your starter gift during the character creation screen. Secondly, if you choose the Thief class, it will be included in your starter equipment, leaving you free to pick another starter gift. And finally, it can also be purchased from Domhnall of Xena for 5,000 souls once he has moved from his initial location in the depths over to Firelink Shrine under the Sewer Aqueduct. As mentioned, while the Master Key can be used instead of certain other keys, it won't necessarily open everything that those keys would have if you obtain them individually. So here's a quick rundown of what it can and can't be used for. The Master Key can be used in place of the Residence Key, which will open a door in the Undead Burg, giving you access to a chest containing 3 gold pine resins, which will be extremely useful against the Taurus Demon boss fight, as gold pine resins apply lightning damage to your weapon, and the Taurus Demon has a weakness to this type of elemental damage. However, where the Residence Key would also be able to open the door in the lower Undead Burg, freeing Griggs of Vinheim, the Master Key will be of no use. So to free Griggs and have early access to various magics, you will still need to purchase the Residence Key from the Undead Merchant in the Undead Burg. The second key that the Master Key will work for is the Watchtower Basement Key, which opens up a shortcut between the Darkroot Basin and the Undead Burg, via the Watchtower, which can be accessed either from below the Taurus Demon or from the Darkroot Basin side, up the small staircase to the right of the Hydra mini-boss. But beware, as Havel the Rock is guarding this shortcut, so just be prepared to dodge, dip, duck, dive and dodge. The third key that the Master Key works for is the Mystery Key, and this will open up Lautrec of Karim's cell in the Undead Parish, below the Bel Gargol boss fight. The fourth key that it replaces is the Sewer Chamber Key, which opens the door to the bonfire room in the depths. The fifth key that the Master Key can be used in place of is the Key to New Londo Ruins, and this will open the shortcut between New Londo and the Valley of the Drakes. The final key that the Master Key works for is the Cage Key, which will open multiple cages in Sen's Fortress, including the cage that imprisons Big Hat Logan, a cage containing a hero soul, and several empty cages. Unfortunately, while the Cage Key does also open the lift cage shortcut in the centre of Sen's Fortress, the Master Key cannot be used for this.